Ladies and gentlemen, how you all doing? This is Connor.
And I'm Rangru.
And
Hello,
folks, indeed, yes, excuse me, but folks, yes, like we said to you on Tuesday, this game here is not going to be your standard season Steel Division play. No, these are going to be some folks duking it out on Hill 112, and actually the action's already started, so Rang, who do we have?
On the left hand side in blue, we have ourselves R-Type, which I believe is like some sort of Super Nintendo like shooter, like ship game. Anyway, he's playing full armored. Then we got Pathology, who's playing as 17th SS Panzer Grenadier. And as you can see by the lineups, there's definitely going to be conflict down south, while, of course, both sides wanting to try and get that bloody hill.
Well, I'm amused by the fact that we are going to see that Hellcat up north, as well as that Stroke 3, so I feel like whoever gets that first kill is going to really be dominating that northern region.
Yeah, I mean, the Hellcat definitely has advantage due to the range, so if Pathology can position that Stug 3 onto the hill itself, then he has pretty good control on fighting that Hellcat, as you can just use the short range area of the hill to really come in on top. But looking down south, it seems a bit silly here. He's running in stormtroops right into a Bantam and a bunch of rifles. But oh yeah, stormtroops can drop smoke.
Yeah, they have this, oh my gosh, this is like Ronin here. And a P-Gren dropping right behind them, so this infantry is going to get forced to surrender. This is an absolutely brutal close quarters fight.
Stormtroopers on an open ground, on an open field.
This is brutality, completely.
Yep.
P-Gren squad's almost dying already. Stoss trooping just pitching smoke in every direction. 2 more squads being brought on in. The Bantam, he's good having that whole 50 cal.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I'm still pretty terrified of Stoss trooping, especially with those Fausts.
Yeah, I mean, those recon optics aren't going to help you through smoke. You don't have infrared vision, buddy.
Pop smoke and go in there. Pop smoke and go in there. Okay, one of the squads does go down.
I think he's out of smoke on his. Yeah, he's out of smoke on both of his stormtroops.
Now he is.
Now
But there was that one squad that did go down. He did have smoke, but he's hopping from smoke to smoke. This is like the tutorial stage in like Call of Duty, where it's like, press Q to use smoke, and that's why.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, it was a rather like minor engagement considering like points lost and stuff, but I don't know, that's pretty cool. I think.
Oh yeah.
Cool. We've got
Stroke to the north.
Because why not?
Stroke to the north, by the way, is he engaged in the Hellcat?
M16.
Oh, okay.
Piece.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. This is the tracks and wheels are damaged. Ooh, but the Hellcat will be able to see him now, and we'll get that first shot. So, if he hits, that would be a dead Stug.
That would definitely be a dead Stug, and that's something you definitely can't really afford to lose. He's going to be hugging the hill, trying to get closer. I mean, it's kind of funky, as the hill doesn't give us accurate representation of true line of sight for these units. But just zooming in, yeah, the Stug is behind that hill, so he can try and sneak up on Hellcat, and that's exactly what he's doing. Oh!
That is the Stug life right there.
Living the Stug life, and I mean, it's not going to kill the Hellcat, because those are nippy bastards, but unless R-Type has an A-phase resupply track, he's pretty much useless.
You know what he does have, though, is another Hellcat, and that's what he's going to bring on in.
That's the second Hellcat that he can get, and oh, he has a resupply track coming in now, so good calling. But will the Hellcat fall to the same fate? Only time will tell.
It sure will. Where are the Germans? This is the time I take that Pack 40 and sprint it to the west a couple hundred meters, try to get forward, maybe to that couple of trees, a small copse, right by the intersection.
We'll just have like one infantry, just one infantry in it, just try to capture some ground, because that would be a good play. Also a good play is all these stormtroopers downtown.
Yeah, he is fording up.
Like, he really wants to storm his position, man. I mean, I understand, right, because if he can get into that, like, town, that's prime real estate for the stormtroops.
And you know what? He's able to do this. Panzer Grenadier Führer is going to engage from the distance. And there's so many stormtroopers here. Yes, this is a big investment point-wise. But you got 2 squads, really, of stormtroopers, and there's not a whole lot the Allies are going to be able to do.
Yeah, if those rifles, like, running away like it's a zombie horde.
But isn't it, though? Look, there's 3 more squads coming after that, and 2 more squads coming after that, including one of those being an artillery piece. I'd be terrified, man.
I'd be that's pretty scary. That's a lot of stormtroops, and this really shows that like 17th SS, you can do like heavy stormtroop play and it works. It doesn't seem like it should work because like you're gonna use stormtroops in an open ground engagement. That seems dumb, but you got smoke grenades, and smoke grenades can fix every problem.
And he's been blowing it up, dude. He might as well be Philip Morris over here. That's a cigarette company for you folks out there. He just, yeah, smoke him if you got him. He's got him, and I pretty much every single stormtrooper squad that he's gotten out, other than these like most recent ones, have no smoke anymore because he's been thrown in every direction.
And the best thing about stormtroop squads, they have goddamn Panzerfaust, while your Panzer Grenadiers for 17th SS don't. So if you can micro the stormtroops, it's much more effective as all your infantry will have Panzerfaust, and only bloody 20 points, which is really cheap for something that can devastate CQC.
Now, Stroke did go down to the north, and there's not anything else that's going to be able to stop this charging Hellcat. But damn if that wasn't fun to watch in the south. Wow.
It was a lot of fun. I think we're definitely going to see a bit of a trade where 4th Armoured pushes heavy up north and 17th pushes heavy down south, so this would definitely be an interesting to see. Oh, the Hellcat middle might expose himself to this Pack 40 if he moves up a bit more.
You know, where I'm from, usually you get tickets for that, but we'll see how that goes.
I mean, those Hellcats can definitely get a speeding ticket due to how fast they go.
Oh, with the ladies anyway, yes.
Oh yeah. 95 kilometers an hour on the road. I mean, if he was doing like, I don't know, a 90 and a 70, you know, he's buggered.
I would think
that's kilometers an hour.
Oh,
I say that because like I know in like American highways, I live in Canada, it's all kilometers an hour here, but in American highways it's like 70 miles an hour.
65 usually, but yeah.
It's 65, 70 is like the limit. Which is like what, 100 kilometers an hour?
Legally, yes. Hellcat does go down, by the way. One to the south. He did get really, really close. In fact, less than 600 meters.
That's a bit silly moving up the Hellcat, completely unspotted with no recon or AA, or recon or infantry in front.
Honestly, it's really kind of weird, by the way, to see this Panzerbücher come down south. Not because he's really that bad, but just because I don't know the last time I really saw a Panzerbücher.
Panzer...
It's basically the anti-tank half-track.
Oh, that thing!
The 20mm. He's not... You usually like never see him. It's like Herbie the Love Bug has a gun on top of him.
I wish Herbie had a goddamn gun on top. Imagine those movies, man. I mean,
I'd watch them every day of the week.
Dude, they're trying like decommission him in the 4th movie, but he just rose into the building and just blows it up.
Why won't you love me?
Dude, imagine if they remade the Herbie movies, but it was like a die-hard action movie.
Ooh.
Like with explosions and everything. But the car doesn't like shoot guns or stuff, it just like causes like environmental explosions. I think it could work well.
Oh, like yippee-ki-yay, mother, beep beep. It would work. Perfect. Don't even have to censor the movie. Nails it.
He makes like a jump off a ramp and it like decapitates a goon, like that type of stuff.
Exactly. Maybe not quite that bloody because at that point the kids can't see it. But yeah,
it has to be PG-13 these days, doesn't it?
PG-13 in the U.S. doesn't mean a whole lot these days, but that's fair. There is a bit of a defense line going to the north, and actually excellent positioning for it too. R-Type is certainly, I think he's missing an opportunity. Could have been pushing a lot more here, but Pathology was going to say, "Wow, this is a nice little scratch defense."
Yeah. I mean, I really like this all the stormtroops bloody everywhere. The nice thing about stormtroops is you don't really have to worry about microing them on the defense, because it's not like Panzer Grenadiers who just shoot at something 400 meters away and barely do any damage. Because they're only gonna like use their weapon to 100 and all.
Oh wait, there's the naval buff. I wouldn't even see it.
That's a good pretty good naval strike.
I was wondering why. Okay, that was the artillery piece. I was wondering why he had a support truck, and it's like, oh, now we know.
You kind of need to keep that neighbor fed and ready.
Yes, he does.
Very ravenous for their rockets.
Ooh, armor LMGs. That's gonna do a pretty bit of business over here to that Pack 38. But the 223 might be. Is that he? Would you say he's just heavily armored enough just to see off the LMGs?
He'll be fine against the LMGs for sure. But he wants to let his other units do the talking once he unloads him at his.
All right, Pathology, you have this. Set the troops to go. I think he's focusing right now down to the south. Understandably so, but nevertheless.
And the stormtroops do require a lot of micro, and it just, it takes up a lot of time.
Well, we're to Phase B, which means here comes Abrams. Crichton, he could come in A, of course, but bring him into the south. The Germans might collapse because of this.
Yeah, there's no real proper AT. I mean, 221s, yeah, but that's not the best anti-tank weaponry, especially against bloody Abrams. Maybe a Panzerfaust strike with a stormtroop, but yeah, if that Abrams can come on in, I think the southern side would definitely collapse.
I'm trying to think what the Germans are doing right now. A little bit infantry, not too much. And, LG rifles apparently were actually asserting their dominance quite easily. I don't know what the heck happened there. Artillery piece is already down. Bantam's down as well, but that's a decent thing right there for the Germans. But I'm not feeling too confident if I'm Pathology to the north.
Yeah, that's not looking good at all. I mean, he is losing the high ground slowly, but surely. I mean, he's very much focusing on his southern hold, because that's into enemy territory, but he really needs to get some stuff to hold up north. Especially now that Hellcat's pushing, and now he's getting the Stug to engage the Hellcat, which is pretty good. I mean, Stug definitely has armor and AP advantage over, or has armor advantage over the Hellcat by quite a bit, so I know it's a pretty fair matchup.
Now, one thing about the Stormtrooper, and it looks like they've pretty much been cleaned up. There's 2 squads left to the south. And a neighborhood for strike has helped the American advance for an instant or two, but that's not going to last very long.
No, it's not. Americans, I mean, it's full armor. They get a lot of like pretty good infantry in it, so there's just so much stuff. And now with all the fire support, especially with Abrams, I don't think the stormtroops are going to be enough unless he can like keep smoking in front of his stormtroops. But that doesn't seem to be the case.
No, it does not. But we do see the half track does go down to a quick little Faust there. And what the heck what was right on the center there? Something just died from the American side. I don't know what that is.
I think that's just a rifle squad.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get quite a bit of ground here for Pathology. If he can move these stormtroops up north a bit into that tree line, that'd definitely be a good area to hold.
Oh yeah, okay. I was trying to think, like which tree line, which stormtrooper. There we go. Center part of the map. But you're right. He is focusing in the south. We actually have 2 more squads and some Shrek going on in there too. Gonna be kind of very, very cheeky about this because his Nebelwerfer is getting repositioned. Pack 38 might be able to get a shot off at the half track. We'll see. Nope, never mind. Or maybe I'm wrong. I am incorrect. Here it comes.
And
or not. Wow.
Nope. Is this a tree line blocking his line of sight?
Yes, it is.
Nebelwerfer is going to get out of Dojo. So lucky for him. And yeah, now R-Type can really push heavy down south. He's got 4 bloody half tracks worth of infantry. So this is his time to just half track through and get into the enemy town. I mean, Pathology's bringing in some defenses, but this is looking pretty tough.
Well, his infantry breakwaters can't last is the problem.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nebelwerfer has revealed himself, and the Pack 38 it's like, oh yes, you have now allowed my target to come out of hiding. Ooh, he got one more shot up if the Nebelwerfer gets hit. We'll see. And he forces the fallback. Oh, jeez. That would have been a bad loss.
Yeah. You do not want to lose Nebelwerfers. I mean, you can afford to lose them, but you still don't want to lose Nebelwerfers.
No, you don't.
They're going to do so much for you. You can't just abandon them like that.
Yesterday's dirty laundry?
Exactly.
I'm amused and depressed at the same time to the north to watch a Peak run and a rifle go at it, and it looks like the rifles actually was winning until the Strug got involved. Who got that second Hellcat? Was they the Stug, I guess?
Probably Stug. It's most likely Stug. But here comes Bantam and Abrams down south, and okay, the Panda Shrek is definitely going to kill the Band.
Yeah, the Bantam's going to go down.
The Bantam won't be Bantam anymore.
Funny story. Oh, actually, maybe more of like a random piece of fact. Bantam actually means rooster.
Oh yeah, it's like... I know, okay, also another random fact about Bantams. I think this is more towards like Canadians, and I think it also applies to Britain.
Okay.
So during like the first World War, right? There was a minimum height requirement. So a lot of guys ended up like enlisting, but they didn't meet the minimum height requirement. Neighbor Earth goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So they weren't allowed to enlist. Eventually it comes to the part of World War One where everyone's bloody dying, which I think is the majority of the war.
Okay.
And they kind of just need guys to, they kind of just need guys. You know, so they get all the short guys and put them in just like one like battalion or like specialized battalion. It's called Bantam battalions.
Huh.
So you'd have like, so imagine like the Germans on the front line or being charged by a bunch of guys who are only like 5'2". I mean, it's advantageous for the ghost guys because
Oh yeah,
Christ,
keep your head down, man.
especially in those trenches. But it's crazy thinking about like a minimum height requirement, especially in the First World War, because they really needed everybody, but they did ended up kind of getting everybody by the end.
I wonder if that's how they got the bantam. Oh, you know what? Bantamweight for like boxing. I wonder if that's because they used to be the whole like cockfighting thing. So I guess that's how that started too.
Yeah.
Huh. I was gonna say I know.
We just learned something today, Khan.
Well, you know what? That's why you tune into these videos, right?
Yeah, bit of etymology.
Well, I think did you know actually the reason that we think that Napoleon was so small, actually for his time he was perfect size, but his Imperial Guard just around him was giant. You had to be at least 6 feet tall to be in his Imperial Guard. Meanwhile, his skirmishers had to be something like at most 5'6".
Understand.
Which is, I'm sorry. So can you convert that to meters for me? Because I can't really do that very well off the top of my head.
6 feet.
Honestly, I know 2 meters is like what 6 feet 6 inches.
6 feet is like 180 centimeters, I believe.
Okay.
Something along those lines. I think it's like 180 centimeters.
I'm trying to think about the 5'6". I'm like my mother is 5'6", and I have a tower over my mother, so I wonder how it would be to be 5'6". I just. Poof, I can't imagine it. I can't even reach the top shelf. I mean, it's gonna be awful.
Maybe I'm 6'2".
You're 6'2". See, you know what? It's nice being over 6 feet.
Yeah, it's like I mean, this is just going to.
It's going all over the place.
But like 6'2" is like pretty good. A bit because you're like tall enough so you don't like get looked down upon. Because especially like there's the whole like stigma about like ghost dating like guys who are like shorter than them. So I'm pretty good in that regard. Abrams just got annihilated in the south by the Pak-40.
I was actually watching Hans McQueen up to the north. He's going to actually force a surrender this rifle squad. Here it comes. Way to go, Hans. Way to go. Wait, so how did Abrams go? What the heck's been killed everything down there?
The Pak-40 got first shot, no veterancy max range.
He took 3 shots and killed 2 vehicles.
What the hell? That shouldn't happen, but you know, he's lucky. That was a lucky shot. We got the Recon F5 flying around. I wonder what he can see. Well,
he's gonna be seeing a lot less soon. We have 2 Focke-Wulfs out there.
I think he's gonna realize that he doesn't want to see anything and will fall back a bit. Yes, he's got 2 Focke-Wulfs flying around.
Stug's getting pulled into this not half track, into this M4A1. Might get the first shot off anyway. He does. Ooh.
M4's gonna get a good follow-up, yo.
This is gonna be a dangerous duel. Ooh, wait. There's another. Is this a lightning? Yeah, lightning's come out to kind of engage the Focke-Wulf just in case. But if I am the Sherman, I'm not sure I really want to go and duel the Stug, especially now that he has veterancy.
Yeah.
One last shot to win it all. No, he's not going to get it, which means it's going to be the fallback in favor of the Stug, if not the outright kill, and that's going to be a bad way to be. Lightning comes in, good call. And the Focke-Wulfs are now going to go after the Lightning and should be able to take it out, I imagine.
Yeah, that Lightning is,
He will strike twice. And who else got brought in? Okay, another F5A still spinning around. There's a lot of Focke-Wulfs on the field.
That's
I think
a lot.
That's a lot of investment.
That's like 450 points worth of fighters.
With the MGMC as well, I'm not sure I really agree with it, but okay, I guess he's trying to blind his opponent. I guess that'll work. Huh. Weapon jammed in the meantime, courtesy, I think, now the cavalry scouts. No. I guess the M4A1 got back into it.
We got like a Pack 40 wall pretty much covering the whole southern sector. And it's actually providing pretty good fire support as our type is just moving up his infantry into his killing fields essentially.
And there's no command around either. So that's gonna be surrenders the entire way through. This Starstruppen play has been on point. Like I don't want to seem like I'm pro Deutschland here, but there's been some great Starstruppen play.
I really love seeing like good like Stormtrooper and Stern Pioneer play because by God, smoke grenades are so good. So bloody good. Like you can just do so much with those smoke grenades. Just like an infantry unit is always much better with smoke grenades, no matter what it is. Even like infantry units are like the sniper units. Heck, it is a sniper smoke grenade, and that's pretty good. Get out of dodge. Like your get out of jail button.
Very true.
Unless you're being artilleried, but
yes, or you're playing Monopoly.
Yeah.
Stroke to the north. No longer the weapons aren't jammed on him anymore. The crew knocked out would have been pretty devastating, and I don't know. There's also a Hellcat moving in, so I don't relish his chances.
Yeah, he's a little bit outgunned. Yeah, he definitely needs some outside fire support to really take out back. I'm also rather surprised he hasn't tried to take the hill, because anything could just pop down that hill and side shot the Stug, but he's risking it at the moment. I think he's bringing up some flamethrower infantry to try to take the hill.
Yes.
Yeah, which is smart. Mainly clearing out forest is the big deal. After you clear out forest, you can pretty much gain that ground back. But R-Type is slowly gaining that +1 point advantage.
Yeah, but I'm happy you brought that up because I made that comment as well. As the Hellcat comes in, while Pathology was really, really great in the opening stages of this game, R-Type definitely has hung tough.
Yeah.
Although his vehicles have just been picked off constantly by the anti-tank. There's been a really, really great anti-tank here.
Mm-hmm.
Run, Hans, run! Be inside that whole command arc. Oh, never mind.
Cockerel's going in for the strafing run. Too bad he didn't, I don't think he had eyes on the Hellcat.
But no, a tall order to take that out. I mean, it does happen occasionally, but I'm not sure that really would have happened easily.
Hellcats you can add, you can't
not consistently, but you can do it, I know.
You can't kill him, but you can really scare him rather quickly with just a good old top base strafing run.
This has been one epic duel between the Stroke and the Sherman. I think the Stroke has pretty much fired all of its AP rounds at him. And watch Hellcat come up. Oh yeah, I was saying there's a fallback because when he's doing one shot, one kill. I'm sorry, you're gonna say.
I mean, he only has 10 shots left with the AP Khan. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, in the M4A1, that's the only vehicle he's engaged too. He's got 17 rounds left. That's
ridiculous. That's
a lot of tonnage just for two vehicles throwing back and forth.
I think it is exchanging bad words at this point.
Well, they're caught in a bad romance. What can I say? We are going to see... That is a Pack 43, I think, coming in, though, on this one. I know I was confused with this at...
Yes, it is. That's a big boy.
I was going to say, I know I was confused with this on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's an M4 Sherman coming in with a 105, so in French, what is that?
M4 Sherman with 105, that's, Obusier.
Yes, Obusier, exactly. So, folks, you're learning some French today? We found that out on Tuesday as well. Another fantastic little fact for you to take back home. Nothing but the best culture here. When did the other lightning come in? Okay, I guess he was going after the various artillery. Okay, never mind.
I think I want more lightnings, but the Focke-Wulf planes. I mean, it's good that R-Type has invested in some decent. He actually got some pretty good AA. It was M15. So
yeah.
They're really scary. They're very, very scary.
Not quite
18 HE on long range.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wish the Germans had something even remotely close to that, but the Germans kind of said either put tons of 20 mils on it or put one really big gun and that's gonna be it.
Two options. Really big gun to blow up tanks.
That's exactly. It's more the multi-purpose thing. Okay, so I was like, I guess I'll do it both ways. Ooh. Me 109 going after the AA platform and with rockets. See, this is probably gonna be a dead half track. Ooh, never mind.
No, that's a lot. Yeah, it pretty much just missed the half track. And if half track maybe falls into the fire, but he's not gonna do that, so he's gonna get out. Maybe IG-18 could kill it, but I just don't think he can apply enough HE damage to do the job.
But that P-38 Lightning, he is going to be forced back. He did some really fancy flying to avoid that flak, and I never really pay attention. The acrobatics that he does, and another one comes on in. Ooh, going after these armored rifles.
Those rocket planes, I mean, those rocket planes are definitely a good buy for 17th, because you don't really have much else to really buy, to be honest. And, well, as I said, anytime you get a rocket plane, Messerschmitt run a 9, Focke-Wulf run, etc., or really just the German runs, 2-minute reload. 2-minute reload. So you can just keep bringing them out constantly, killing stuff. It's great.
Two things. One is a Hellcat next to that Sherman did go down. The second thing is there's a freaking M12 on the map.
Oh!
How often do we see them?
That's a big boy. I mean, the great thing, you never.
Yeah.
I find it funny with the M12 is that he doesn't even just leave spawn. He can camp from the comfort of his own spawn point and just do absolute work.
Just hammers the front lines, exactly.
I find it funny at like 4th Armoured of all divisions to have the M12. Because like for a division that's all about, you know, like breakthrough tactics and like lighter armor and being fast and mobile, they give him like the biggest, slowest, most expensive artillery piece in game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true. Well, at least on the Allied side, from the Germans, we have tons and tons of big guns. They move at well, as fast as I can push it. Now, I am surprised we haven't seen a second Nebelwerfer come on in from Pathology.
Yeah, I mean, Nebelwerfer spam is definitely, like, always the name of the game, the 17th.
Well, especially the South, too. The HE, like you said, the PaK-40s have been definitely doing a lot of heavy lifting.
I really love just the PaK-40 line. That's so many PaK-40s that's all over the map. I mean, it works pretty well if you just have that many AT guns. Even though AT guns can die easily to artillery, when you have so many, it's just too much to deal with. Yeah, that's what the M12's trying to do, and there goes one. Yeah,
that's actually his second kill on that. I think he's already taken out one further to the north, right around the center part of the map.
Yeah.
Stug is he's completely Winchester on his AP.
Yeah,
he's settling to fire HE now at this tank. Oh jeez, time to back up, my friend. I don't think I've ever seen a Stug actually run out naturally.
Yeah.
Of AP ammo.
Or really, like, many tanks in that matter. Like, I could probably maybe think like a handful of times where a tank has lost all its AP ammo.
Well, it is time to back up. There we go. Yep, there we go.
Stop.
Well, there is an Opel Blitz to the south, but he's not moving himself to the north anytime soon. This PaK-43, though, ooh, this could be delicious. WC-52 getting some shots off, but we are actually almost bang on even in points again.
Yeah, this is really close. It's very close.
And another comp group coming down to the south. And kind of wondering, I think Pathology, he's not running necessarily out of infantry units, but I feel like he's getting close to it. He's got to be running out soon.
Yeah, I mean, he's used a lot of those SS stormtroops.
But here comes a pain train. Actually, oh my gosh, there's a lot of air power going out here. Let's stress the M4. Let's get rid of the WC-52. Yep, this will be more than fine. That PaK-40 should be able to take the M4-105 now. No, he's going to miss just barely wide. And we could have had a furball. But there's 3 Focke-Wulfs and 2 P-38s, and I don't know who I would like better on that one. Because there's so much flak. But there's so much flak on the ground. I don't know.
Like a flak vehicle doing its thing. The Focke-Wulfs are going to try and get in the arse, but the P-38s are just a little bit too slippery for the Focke-Wulfs in this engagement, so they're going to fall back. But most importantly for Pathology, he's slowly getting that plus run. He just needs to try and hold Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. In the middle, we got the pussy of the Stuart and the Bantam bands, and there's nothing in the middle to stop him. So
Ooh,
he's
yeah,
gonna
you're
get the
right.
territory.
Well, because that M12, that thing has fired
Yeah,
pretty much all of its ammo, and he's taken out, I think, 2 or 3 AT guns by himself.
yeah. Like usually, I'd say the M-Trove is a really dumb unit to get for full armored, and you shouldn't. But in this exact scenario, this is perfect because it's just emplacements. You have to R-type has to fight against, and when AT guns are just all over the place, the M-Trove is your hero. It's your
Yes,
savior.
it is. Pack 43 does take out one of the Shermans to the north. He's actually waiting for the other one to come into range, which will happen just about any second here. I would say these Stuarts are pretty damn lucky that hill does not give the line of sight that I might have otherwise given.
Mm-hmm.
But this Pack 40 comes back into action and swiftly gets taken out by that beautiful, beautiful M12.
Yeah.
That's just absolutely brutal to think that the Pack 43 has just such incredible penetration.
Pack 43 is like such a good AT gun. Like, yes, it's overkill, but by God, it has 7 accuracy. 7 bloody accuracy. So it just...
It's the Death Star of AT guns.
Exactly. Like, when we all use AT guns, they always miss. They just miss all the time. Pack 43, he doesn't miss. He kills. He's on a mission from God. To blow up all the Shermans.
He's bringing a second one in behind, as well as a Stug, and there's a Pack 40 that's taking shots down at a half track. Okay, that's a bit of a waste, but I feel like if this armor fist gets blown apart, then this might be the end of the 4th armored kind of vision here for the future.
Yeah, that's very aggressive Pack 43 play, but I mean,
but the Steward doesn't see him.
Yeah.
Now he does. One shot. There we go.
Boom. Pack 43 doesn't care.
It seems like the Americans are actually running out of infantry as well. I don't think I've seen a fresh infantry unit getting brought on in quite some time.
Yeah, he did use a lot of them down south, and I don't see any American infantry down south anymore. So.
I don't see any American infantry on the map.
I think they all just, they're all just doing like a magician's vanishing act.
AWOL, all of them. They were the original AWOL nation on this map. But alright, Stroke's gonna engage this M4105, takes him out.
Boom.
And geez, Pack 43 claims at least a 3rd kill, if not a 4th.
I think it's a very dumb raid for that Stuart to fall back. Maybe not the best thing to take the high road in that scenario.
Well, he said, you take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll probably die before ye, but that's okay.
Okay.
And that poor IG-18 is going to take a shot here from this M12, so this is going to be absolutely brutal. Here comes the artillery shot. Let's see where it lands for this poor squad. Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, bit of a mess.
100 meters distant, and he still takes, 10% suppression.
What's the AOE on that? It has 53 meter AOE, which is...
That's insane.
That's pretty large. I believe the Avra has 40 meter AOE, so... I think was that the Cromwell with the 95? I actually don't bloody know.
Probably should be. I would hope it would be the Avra, because the Avra's firing a 400 millimeter petard. That thing is just absolute bonkers. But that's gonna be a tap out from R-Type, and that had me on the edge of my seat until the end of it.
Yeah, it wasn't like crazy in terms of like
micro,
not like micro, but like. In terms of like big pushes, but it's a lot of small skirmishes that match. Like it's just a bunch of small skirmishes all coming together in the end, it felt like. But that was good play from Pathology. He really read down his opponent.
Well, look from minute 17 to like 22. It's nothing but blue. Nothing but blue skies. Or blue dead guys for that matter.
Blue dead guys all over. They're definitely feeling blue after that.
And then from 30 and the last 2 minutes of the game too, just death galore.
Yeah, but he just set up an AT gun rule, and
oh my god!
What?
Christophorus, you have to see it. Hit losses.
Whoa. Dude, that's pretty. He even killed a mortar half track. That's pretty.
Yes.
That's pretty goddamn good.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Pack 40s in this game are completely on point. Yeah, Pack 43. Actually, I have no idea how to say that name. Bags himself a trip of M4A1s.
Help you. Help.
But like it's supposed to be like Heiu, because that's the umlaut, right? So it'd be the U after that. But yeah, maybe Hube? I don't know.
I don't even know how to speak German. I'm just trying to make up random weird names.
Somebody out there, please help us out. But geez, that'd be 4 vowels in a row.
Hiob.
I'm gonna quit while I'm behind.
Same here. Looking to kill some of the allies or full armored. Not that much. I just think really for our type, he tried making some pushes, but he just ran into the AT gun rules, and those AT gun rules are...
They shredded him.
They absolutely shredded him.
But either way, that was a really fun game to see both sides. So guys, honestly, if you see some more of their play, feel free to hit us up with a game. In fact, if you guys want to see some more games, of course, either message Rang or message me. More than happy to cast your stuff. Or at least take a gander at it.
Yes.
But for right now, I think that's going to end our Steel Division for the week. Is that right?
Indeed it shall.
All right, so folks, we'll see you all soon. I'm Con Ulrich.
I'm Rangru. Take it easy.